Okay, Math 31, Section 1.8, Variables, Expressions, and Equations. We're going to start with evaluating expressions for given variable values. So in this first example here, we're going to use 6 for the x, 4 for the y, and 3 for z. So we're going to start with example A here. 2 times x times z minus 5 times y. Again, we're using 6 for x. And the z is 3. And then it's minus 5 times the y value. This particular example just has multiplication and subtraction. Multiplication gets done first. So then 2 times 6 times 3 is, let's see, 2 times 6 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. And then the 5 times 4 is 20. So when we finally do the subtraction, you get 16. And we've evaluated the first expression. Okay, example B, z cubed minus 4 times the quantity x minus y. So we'll start with z being 3, and we'll cube that. And then 4 times x minus y. X minus y would be 6 minus 4 if we're using the values we were given in the instructions. Okay, of the operations showing, there is an exponent, a subtraction, a multiplication, and a subtraction that's buried inside a parenthesis. Start with a parenthesis. So 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, now we have a mixture of an exponent right here, a subtraction, and a multiplication right there. So exponents get priority at this point. So we're going to have 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. And finally, we'll do the multiplication and subtraction. Multiplication here, 4 times 2 is 8. And subtracting gives 19. Okay, the last one here, we're going to use the z and the y. The x isn't part of this one. And if you remember up at the top there, z is 3 and y is 4. So okay, normally exponents would get priority over subtraction and multiplication. But since we have parentheses, we have to do all the stuff inside first. Multiplication is done before subtracting. And now the order of operations is finish the parenthesis. And then finally do the exponent. 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. 4 times 2 would be 8. Okay, in this next section here, we're going to be converting from Fahrenheit to centigrade. And we have the formula given to us here. So we're going to be putting in 68 for the Fahrenheit value. And it's going to look like this. 5 times F minus 32, but we're using 68. And then finally divided by 9. Subtracting happens first, so let's off to the side take 68 minus 32. It's going to be 36. And then we do the multiplying next. So now we have 180 divided by 9 If you think 18 divided by 9 gives 2, then you can see that this would be 20. So 20 degrees centigrade or Celsius is the same as 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, we're going to do 3 more problems here, and then we'll leave the rest to a second installment of this video. We're supposed to decide whether the given number is a solution to the equation. So on example E here, we're going to use 4 for the variable. You can see that where it said x, I put 4. Multiplying happens first, and then subtraction. And we get this true statement here, 8 equals 8. And as a consequence, the answer is yes. 4 is a solution since it yields a true statement. Okay, we're going to check 18 in the next one. 3 times 18 to start with. And then we're replacing the other x with an 18 also. The left-hand side, 3 times 18. Is 54. And on the other side, you get 58. Those are not equal to each other, so the answer is no. 18 is not a solution to 3x equals x plus 40. Okay, is 0 a solution to negative 4 times x plus 5 equals negative 15? Now, honestly, this problem in your homework, I really haven't gone over how to do negatives yet, so I probably should redo this homework and take this problem out of it or replace it. But anyway, I'll show you how to do it. Negative 4, 0 plus 5 equals negative 15. So 0 plus 5 in the parentheses, that's done first. And that gives 5. And then we have a negative times a positive, which you'll learn later in the course gives a negative. So we get negative 20 equals negative 15, which is patently false. So the answer is no, that is not a solution. Now we'll continue with example H on installment 2 of this video.